Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Fandango Remastered, or Nimpulse Plays in general. I believe we are starting, or have started Act 3, and have now made our way to the Pearl, having lost our lighted companion. We begin underwater.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Mitchie.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Stupid octopus. Sounds like a cutscene. I like the transition in that bit.
This door...
Oh, door's locked. Where else shall we go? Anyone here?
Children's books.
Oh. This is interactable. Having my solid snake cigarette. Alright. What's in here?
It's empty.
Nothing. Children's books, nothing. What's over here? Oh god. Cutscene.
Mitchie,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
Wow, Manny.
If that's
Uncool.
what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him,
Gladys.
I don't need.
What? No, Gladys! Well,
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
goodbye, Glottis.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
That's not an office. Well, I mean, this is an office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Oh, what was that noise? Have a desk.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. Not moving any furniture today.
Hola, cherubitos. O angelitos.
Hola, angelitos.
There we go. Don't ignore me. There we go.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
I never really thought about this before. But are these supposed to be dead kids? Because if so, that's really morbid and macabre. And I'll just move on.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
I wish I had
Our
friends.
parents?
Oh god.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this?
Oh god.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room
Oh.
in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
Is that what we're doing? Making light bulbs?
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
Didn't trick.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Well,
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
alright.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
She come too.
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad
You're a
man.
bad
Yeah,
man.
go away.
Stay away from the summoner.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
I'm taking everyone. Why is it not an option to be like... Oh, no, not again. Oh, God.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
Yep, I know.
Nice kid.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to
Oh, we
get
saw
away,
one of those.
he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
It's actually the beavers that do that. They're not too difficult, they just need the fire extinguisher.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
Get back to work, Langolitos. Alright, see if we can go hang out with Meche again. Hola, Meche.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to
Slightly
insult
sarcastic.
me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Right. I'm just gonna have a smoke. Turn away. I wonder, because I can manipulate it, I wonder if there's a timing I can make with the cigarette. She keeps turning it back though.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
I don't have a gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny,
they're my work
why don't
for.
you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Alright, looks like we need
Sir,
a gun.
do you have an appointment?
Oh,
I'm
God.
going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well,
Hector
I
Le
think it's
Mans.
time for a little corporate restructuring.
It seems to have a Sony Walkman in.
Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you
He was
food.
our best friend. He was Glorious the
But
Buddy.
you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
That is a fair point.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You could.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Give me a gun.
Well...
Okay, we need a gun. We're not getting one from Hector. What's is there anything in this here?
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
Then what are you doing with?
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
Maybe I'm just timing this wrong and I need to do it slightly better. Oh god.
Oh, my stockings! They're ruined!
We got a cutscene, we did something right.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
I'm just gonna...
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Luckily, she said couldn't care less as opposed to could care less. She used the correct phrase. Alright, we have stockings, so I don't know how that's gonna help. And now we are outside. It's very cool, we saw miners on the way in. This is a conveyor belt, I don't know how this helps. Though we can climb it. So we shall see how this helps. To freedom! God. Who even is this? Oh. Oh, okay. So, this to be this thing? A grinder? Oh, look at it.
Must
There we
bring
go.
the core over here to be crushed. Either that, or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair curlers I've ever seen.
Potentially so. Does not appear to be anything washed up on the area. I assume I won't get a different camera perspective the more I walk this way. Oh, no I do. There is nothing here though. Oh, back to freedom. I am Manny Calavera, formerly of Calaveras Cafe and the Department of the Dead and the SS Lola. We've accomplished a lot in our time in Grim Fandango. So okay, so I want to run down this thing. Let me see how far it goes. Run, 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 run. Oh god, what happened? Oh, there's an anchor here. Just to be lodged into the conveyor belt. Oh, cutscene, we did something right. Oh, it's a ship. The SS Lamb? Don't know. Although, even better, Glottis.
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen,
Let's get the engine working.
I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. So good to see him again. I think this...
Oh, I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
What was the idea?
Think this...
Oh yeah, good point. I was just...
Okay. This is something we'll have to come back to, I think. But we have a boat. How cool is that? Climb, Manny, climb. Alright, and now we get off, and there appears to be a lever here. Let's see if we can interact with this. We can. Ka-dunk. It appears to reverse the flow. I don't know if that's good or bad. Although that's just maybe we can get something in there or the other way around. Not entirely sure. Let's try going back up, see what we can do. Run, run, run! Because there was, on the actual thing, this thing, which is like something out of Star Wars, there is an operate that we can do. Oh.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Do it here? No, it doesn't do anything. So that seems to cut a bit short. What if I tried operating it at various levels? What about here? That just puts it down over there. No, I don't want to get off. What does this do? See, we're close. I don't know. Maybe we haven't got to that part yet. Let's see what we can accomplish. There were other ways to go. Let's have a look at them. A leap and a jump. And away we go. Maybe this is the way to go and find people. This little lad of mine. Oh god, he's back.
I'll show him. Ooh, to the moon, he says. Ooh, to the moon, he says.
Are you right there, buddy? You're repeating your dialogue a bit.
Why, huh? Who?
Chippy
Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bustle?
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
I'm thinking that trading is the name of the game
I want to trade something.
for this part of the
you
game.
came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
I need a gun.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth, you'll do.
I got stockings. Oh god. Are those stockings?
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
I assume so.
Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
Give
Say,
me a gun.
These are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
You actually hand
My
me a
first
gun.
Brautella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Well, I have a gun,
It's really not much use without
Frickin',
bullets.
frickin',
which means we can go back to there,
frickin',
to Meche,
frickin'.
with our gun. And then we can be like, Meche, here's a gun. See, I'm not working for Hector / Domino. And then she'll be like, oh Penny, I always knew. I don't know why I'm Irish. Right. That's a scythe, I keep it next to where my heart used to be. That's a gun, I keep it next to where my rest of inventory used to be. Bang! Oh,
Here. What good's a relationship without trust?
oh yeah, cinematic!
A relationship without trust is about as empty
Oh, you've got a
as
bullet.
gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Meche,
Now move!
Meche spent a year in that petrified forest.
We Would you just listen to
She's
my
changed.
escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here.
Did she just lose my gun?
Like a fake thing, boss. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Let her out?
Domino!
Hey, sport.
What did you do with her?
I thought she needed a little...
Well,
Okay, little time out. So she's probably not gone far? Bookcase, bookshelf, something?
I'm getting angry.
Oh god. Wait, this wasn't here before.
Manny! Manny, where are you? Let me out! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore!
How do I
Is there
interact with it?
anybody out there?
No, not interact with it. I'm trying to respond.
Manny, where
I can hear her.
you?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
I think I'm running out of air.
Oh god. Little angels, help.
Hola.
Hello, man.
New plan. Mitch is locked up for good. We're leaving without her.
No, wait, I didn't want to say that option.
Mitch.
Oh god, no, I'm sorry. Stop. No, stop crying.
Hey, one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Hey,
He started, did not.
God,
don't.
I can't handle that.
My hands are...
Then what?
I don't have
I
a...
just don't have...
Here, take my hammer.
Just throw his hammer at me. I'll kill him. For a second time.
Okay, back to...
Go away. Did I actually get a hammer? I did! Little tiny hammer. Let's go see if Chapito wants to trade this. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So glad that... Oh, actually that's a point. That'd be a good way to get the Meche out. I should have given him the item.
Well, you...
Scythe, keep where he's next to where my heart used to be. Tiny pickaxe.
Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
I'm ready for your bustle.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
And now we have a bustle. And sliding on the surface. Nice. Let's break Meche out. Meche! To freedom. To Meche.
Is there anybody out there?
Yes. Wait.
Anybody?
Is that it? Yep. Gonna use
Is there
this
anybody out there?
on this. Ready?
I'm warning you, Domino. Hey!
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Can I finish off the door?
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend.
Oh god. I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend. Oh, it's a tumbler. Okay, so we got to line up all the things to make sense. Okay, so the bottom one moves first. Does a full rotation. And then gets everything else spinning. So if I try to line up everything on the bottom side first, I think. How does this puzzle go? I'm feeling I'm not doing it entirely correctly. So we have to turn these, so I assume that the fattest part is facing, or is inwards toward the door, like this one kind of is. But I can't really control when the locks turn. Maybe I'll just keep going until the top one is where I want it, and then I spin the rest out. So, like that, then I turn this one like that, then I turn this one like that. One more? No? Then I turn this one like that. I think I've kind of got the gist of it. So we need to turn all of them to get the very top one how we want it. Then we need to change where the third one is. Then we need to change how the second one is, and so on. So it's a bit like a oh, what is it called? The tower game that they had in black and white. Towers of Hanoi. That's what it was, I think. Where you could get the towers. I think this is the right way turned around. I might be wrong. Wait, did I do it right? No, I didn't do it right. I'm gonna turn the whole thing back around. Yeah, Towers of Hanoi was a game where you had 3 towers, and effectively you had to recreate the largest tower in a place that was different to the one you started on. So you do that by moving weights from one tower to another, but you can only move a smaller weight onto a larger weight or onto nothing at all. You can't put a bigger weight on a smaller weight, for instance. It's a really fun little puzzle, but it has a way of beating it, which I think is the cool part, personally. Like, you can work it out with essentially what is a flowchart as to what the actual means of solving it is. Come on. Am I close? How is that not done? Did I not go far enough with the other one? That's going the wrong way. Turn this way. I feel like the third one's screwed up. Oh god, especially if I do that. Then all of them are screwed up. Does this count? I don't think it counts. Surely it would have made a click or a positive noise.
What? Oh, and I had them so nicely lined up and everything.
Okay, you either get it right or it punishes you. Fair enough.
I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Okay, let's try one more time. Can I just turn like this? That's better. So we want to turn the top one, then go down descending. How do we... Maybe I'm supposed to have them like that. So I've got the outer shell facing me the whole time. I mean, that could make sense. Are they lined up? I could try it.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Well, we shall get back to this in the next episode of Nimpulse Plays Grim Fandango Remastered. Thank you for watching.